Okay, well, this is Slay the Princess, I guess.
Welcome, guys.
I'm here with Aidan. He's obsessed with this game.
Yeah, I've forced four of my friends to play it so far, and have done everything possible.
I guess I'm just gonna. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just start then. I already know what my first run is gonna be. I'm going in blind, by the way. Okay. New game, I guess, or preferences.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do new game. I'll probably mess with the settings later, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slay the princess.
Yeah.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Is there jump scares in this game, by the way?
No comment.
Okay.
It's
You're
a very
here to
suspicious
slay
answer,
her.
I know, but
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Voice of the hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Sure, I believe you. I have full trust in this guy. I don't know. Proceed in, I guess. I don't think anything is gonna go wrong by me ignoring this guy. By me listening to this guy.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Wow, I think this pristine blade might be able to slay the princess with a pristine cut.
well said.
That's the name of the game.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Sure thing, man. I'm gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
No, I think I could probably do it without that. I don't think it would be that hard.
You just like punch her in the face.
Yeah, I mean... Alright, let's go in the basement then.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
You're right, man. Sure, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Okay, I thought it was like...
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I think I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good
You
luck,
didn't need it.
hero.
You got
Listen, I
this.
don't need it. I'm doing what you
She's
asked.
just a
Man.
princess. How much of a
You
fight? How
walk
much
down
of
the
a fight
stairs
could she
and
possibly
lock
put
eyes
up?
with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Ooh, I accidentally pulled up the save menu.
Focus on the task at hand.
Okay.
You
man.
weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
I'm gonna step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
The name of the game is Slay the Princess. I'm pretty sure I can slay you, dude.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
It'd be a shame if
I
she fought
think
back somehow.
my extreme trust in this narrator character is gonna make me do it anyways, because I don't...
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the Princess! Alright, I guess this game is really short, man. I don't know, Slay the Princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
You did it.
I did it!
You
Oh,
slayed the princess.
this is it,
With a pristine
isn't
cut.
it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
I don't know, I mean... I think I clicked the button that says Slay the Princess. I think you've just been slayed.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
The narrator says she's dead.
But it's over,
But must
isn't
be
it?
true.
She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really
Yeah, it's over. I did it.
over?
The name of the game, I did the thing. Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the
I
basement
did it.
behind
I guess
you.
I did it. I guess this is the
You
ending.
did it.
Why do I feel like
You
we've done
slayed
something
the princess.
terrible?
We haven't, man. We slayed the
You
princess.
did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
I don't feel... You literally said it was doing you a favor, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't really feel bad at all.
I mean,
the game is called Slay the Princess, so I came in here and I
That's true.
slayed the princess, so...
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Alright, let's leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
I did it!
You
Only
did it.
a world saved from
Now
certain
what?
doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Shit.
What
Okay.
happened?
Was I not supposed to do that? I don't know, man. This narrator, I'm just listening to what the narrator's telling me to do.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Alright. Oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind.
Yeah, man, I totally
This
trust
is what's
you.
best for everyone. Trust me.
I do trust you.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
I
I
haven't.
guarantee you, I would not be able to sit still for this long if I was
Well, I
actually
mean, I
scared.
probably would have been like
Like, even if I trusted the
running
narrator,
around
I would
and
just
stuff.
get bored.
I would
Yeah.
yeah, I'd probably find something to do. Like, I'd probably, like, try to
Take
break
the.
the
I
windows
just go
or something.
downstairs, grab the knife, and start doing sick tricks.
Yeah, I'd start, like, CSGO knife surfing everywhere.
Exactly.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
I'm pretty sure we're happy, man.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears.
Okay, can I just ask you a question? Is there, like, something I can do here where, like, it'll screw up if I just keep going along with what he says and, like, not doing anything?
Full disclosure, it's already too late.
Shit. Did I actually screw it up?
Just keep going. Just keep
Okay,
going.
like, I'm just, like, wondering if, like, an ending screen pops up or something.
It auto saves at every choice. You can just keep going.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Good ending!
Yippee, good ending! You did it!
I did it! I saved everyone!
You saved everyone!
Wow. Well, this game, you know... This game is... Wow. The credits. I don't know. I don't think that game was really that special. I kind of just slayed the princess.
Fair enough. Okay.
Well, guys, that was our Let's Play of Slay the Princess.
Should have like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Ring-a-ding-ding that bell. Share it with your friends.
Yeah. You want to reload or?
I'm just gonna go through the credits.
Just go through the credits.
Does the credits like go forever or something?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna go through the credits. Yay!
Oh,
here's the track order for a special playlist just for you.
Right, yeah,
if you'd like to take a screenshot, IDY by hitting H.
Oh, like,
this is my playlist, yeah.
Yay, you did it.
Join our mailing list, join our subreddit.
You
play your other game. Well, I mean, we finished this game, so... I'm gonna turn to the main menu.
Yeah, alright, just go to load game. And go to page A. You should be, it auto saves at every choice. So you can go back to the most recent one. Top middle.
Most recent one? Here?
Yeah. And just click the other option and you won't go to the good ending. I'm gonna stop, like, railroading you after doing this.
Honestly, I was just gonna, like, start again and, like, I don't know. Okay, so maybe I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
One thing I'm gonna say is I'm probably not gonna do another, like, full disclosure thing. I'm just gonna let you see how it plays out.
Yeah,
it's just that was the one scenario.
Yeah, I literally I wanted to do, like, literally I saw ads for this game like years ago and I'm like, I'm gonna buy that game and I'm just gonna slay the princess and then that's it.
I was kind of curious as to whether or not you were gonna follow through with it.
No, I just wanted to do that first and that was my first run. Okay, we can use the blade.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on. And I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. is the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Anything to get out of that.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end.
Really narration.
Nice knowing you.
Well.
Huh?
Oh, chapter 2. Okay. Alright,
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
But I already killed the princess.
I can assure you that you didn't. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
I'm gonna turn around and leave.
Oh. Do you think there's something else out there? Alright. Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No. Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
I like how this game so far has like a lot of different dialogue options that you can pick, because I feel like in a lot of games they don't have like let you express what I actually want to express, but literally every time I say something it literally pops up on the side, so that's cool.
It's so good at reading your mind, and all the options directly
like
translate into what you say,
also
which is something that a bunch of other games like this.
Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
I'm gonna stop rambling over the dialogue.
Oh yeah, okay, what were you saying?
Like, I like that all the options in this game are just directly what you're gonna say, because from what I've seen, a bunch of games like this have some issues where you pick the disagree option and you don't know whether it's slightly disagree but still get shoehorned into the plot, or heavily disagree and completely just way more intensely than you would ever intended.
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot when I was playing Persona 3 last year. Like a lot of the time, what I wanted to say to the character wasn't even an option to say, and that was really annoying. So this seems pretty good so far.
Yeah, the sheer number of options is super helpful.
Mm-hmm.
He really wants us to go in there.
It's a little overwhelming, but it seems like once I actually get used to it, it'll make sense.
Yeah, this has permanently changed the way I think about dialogue lines in video games. I realized this after I hesitated after seeing bracket lie in Stardew Valley.
Okay, I'm going into the cabin. Sheesh.
That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly. Oh well. Cabin it is. The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air.
It's different.
Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement.
I want to look.
You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
I'm gonna look in the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
The mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Oh, I'm a lizard guy.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Is that why like the mouse cursor has like the weird finger?
Yeah. It changes
There
to
was a
hold
mirror
it
a second ago.
Yeah, I
as well.
noticed that. I just didn't realize why what was up with that finger.
Why the
now
cursor
it's
was
gone.
like that.
Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
I'm gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
And I'm gonna go in the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in. The room below is silent.
Oh shit, did I actually slay the princess?
Nobody's here. Naturally.
Sounds like it.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just
You
like
slayed the
I told
princess.
you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Okay.
Two
I
deep-set
thought it was
eyes
just
stare
gonna,
up
like,
at you, followed
go
by
up
a
to me and,
mischievous
like-
skeletal grin.
like go in the floor like a shark and like start biting me or something.
And finally, the
She
rest
just,
of
like,
the body floats
to
up to join the
towards
head.
you.
Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
It's the ghost princess.
Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Okay.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Okay.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
I'm not gonna slay her just yet. I know that was what I was doing earlier, but I got the good ending, so I'm not gonna do that anymore.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Okay, so clearly slaying you isn't gonna work. What do you want? I like that one. Okay. I'm gonna do... Okay, clearly slaying you isn't going to work. What do you want?
I want what you took from me. A life. A real life. I just want to go home. Away back to where I belong. This place won't let me leave. At least not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. That'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you own me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
Okay.
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
A lot of this is just gonna be me going, okay, but...
Okay.
Now isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Oh yeah. I told the world would end if I let you leave.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
I'm not cold, I'm just dumb. I'm just a big, dumb, stupid idiot. Stupid was I thinking just believing what I was told. Well, where are you gonna end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
What are you gonna do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you. It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
You didn't answer my question. I want to end the world.
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
It does. We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think. But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't. I'm not so sure endings are real.
They are real. I got the good ending. I killed you and then I finished the game.
Yeah, Princess, did you not see the MS Paint title card?
Can I do the stupid... Oh wait, no, it's too late for that probably. If you can go through walls, can you just leave on your own?
I wish that's how it worked, but this place won't let me go.
I'll try this one then.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
It was not that scary.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathise with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it? She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right. I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest. It sounds like you got exactly what you're owed.
Fair enough. Is there there was one about can I still have control, right? Or did I miss that?
Might have already passed.
Okay.
Unless it's somewhere in the giant list, but...
I'm just gonna go. I'll let you possess me then.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
No problem.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
Oh.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over? I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
Ow.
You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Yeah, it sucks.
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass,
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me, is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
See, I was just listening to what that guy told me to do. I didn't do anything bad to you, because I hated you or anything. I'm just, listen, this guy's very convincing.
No malicious. He's not malicious, he's just compliant.
Yeah, literally, I'm like, okay. I warned you. I said that I was going to kill you, because this guy told me to, so, Sorry about that.
That's rude.
That is true. You
Kind
did
of like
warn her.
me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
Okay.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
There's too much noise. There's too many people in my head and they're talking.
It's okay.
The voices are
We're
getting
almost out
louder.
of
The
here.
voices are getting
Just take
louder.
it
The
one
voices
step
are
at a
getting
time.
They're
louder.
not really getting louder.
Everything will be
They're
fine.
kind of the same volume as before, but they're just more of them.
The voices are multiplying.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Sounds good to me.
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
I'm gonna leave the basement then.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
I don't know, man.
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me.
Weak-ass narrator.
Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
And whine.
Yeah, Mr. Narrator, you kind of screwed me over last time. I don't know how I feel about you anymore. I put my full, entire trust in you.
And betrayed him. What the fuck, man?
And then I had to kill myself.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute
I want
ago,
Persona 3 to
well,
play.
you're the only one that can make that happen.
Why did you take it from me?
What did you say?
You had more Persona 3 to take home. You can't do that without a world.
Yeah, dude, I have to... I still haven't finished it. I have like 2 months left. I'm gonna keep going, man.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Okay, that's good. I mean, I was just sort of listening to the guy in my head, so... You're kind of like my persona now.
Your Honor, the voices in my head told him to do it. So
He was
you
very
can't-
convincing, okay?
They were very convincing voices.
You lift
Your
your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. You collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin.
As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see... yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
Yeah, he was not cool.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out. Oh, you actually freed me, didn't you? I'm sorry. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
No problem.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Oh? Oh, this is the mirror I was looking at.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Ignore him. You have to look.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do
Listen,
this.
man, there's nothing else here. I don't really know what else I could do. Ignore him. What do I look like? Oh.
It's you.
It's me. Wow. I'm not a lizard. I'm like a weird... I don't even know what that is.
The creature.
I'm a weird creature. Proceed to the cabin.
Make heart rockets of that.
I'm at the cabin. Oh, here she is.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know. I'm a person.
A person, a set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh, okay. I think so I'm just supposed to get more voices or like endings. I don't know. I'm just speaking out loud. How many pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Okay.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh?
Everything goes dark and you die.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Slay the Princess starts here. Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is you're here to slay her.
You skip previous. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the cabin.
Yeah, I'm just skipping.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if like. Is this like a skip?
This is actually chapter 1. It fully skips until either the next unseen dialogue line or the next choice.
Okay, proceed to the cabin. The blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing us. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Or, hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I was hoping you would tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less. She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
How about boss?
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you
Hey,
try,
boss.
you'll
Hey,
never get a
boss.
straight answer out of
Oi,
her.
Sorry about
boss.
stabbing you earlier, boss.
Yeah, that's my character now. He's actually like really good.
He's just a mafia goon.
Got it, boss. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Okay, I'm just gonna do all the dialogue.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay, I've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Examine the chains.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Yeah, I'll do this.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
I'm gonna try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Turn to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would be easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yes.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Can I not try and go at the door? I guess I'll save.
Against your better
Oh, Jesus
judgment,
Christ.
you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
This thing can
Awesome.
cut
You've
through
gotten there.
bone, and it can't cut through some wooden moldy door.
You cut into her flesh.
Well, that would help you.
The blade
get
is
out.
sharp,
Oh.
and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Slay the princess. There's like 50 of them.
Slay the princess.
Let's go.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Okay, I do have like claws. I can still probably. This doesn't really solve a lot of things. Unless she like stabs me.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Unless she stabs you.
Yeah, like
And
that.
then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Chapter 2, The Prisoner. Is this the same name as the last time I got to Chapter 2?
You're on a path in the woods,
Okay.
and at the end of your here.
Last time it was the Spectre.
Okay. I'm gonna try turning.
I'm not so sure running away is the best idea. We're not the only person stuck here. What about her?
So I think I can gather different voices depending on what endings I do.
Seriously? You're just going to...
They definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange.
Yeah, this time
It looks
I'm just
like
gonna
this
try
path
and like continuously
also
turn around.
leads to the cabin.
Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I'm just gonna...
But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting...
Oh.
What's going on?
Doesn't seem
Where
like
are
a
we?
good thing is happening.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep going though if I can.
Did
The
we
void
do
is
this?
consuming.
Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world to end?
Can I narrate the text of that narration, by the way? Alright. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces.
Oh.
Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Sorry. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gift. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This mold is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging figure. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation.
Are these like the whatever the entity is, like their like versions of the voices in my head? Don't answer that. I'm just thinking out loud.
Rhetorical question, got it.